Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Will. Today on the lathe I have a nice little piece of ash. It's a piece of branch wood really, and it was a crotch piece, so some unusual grain. So now here's a better look at it. So there was plenty of little small branches coming out of it at some stage. As I said, it was a bit of branch wood. So I just flattened off an area here with I think it was an 1.25 inch Forstner bit, and I drilled an 8mm hole, so I'll be mounting it on said worm screw. So yeah, as I said, it's crotch piece, so hopefully there'll be some beautiful grain and figure inside in it. So it might have a nice feather effect here. So yeah, I'm not sure what way I'm going to go with it, standard bowl or live edge, but as we get to turning, no doubt the shape will present itself. So I'm just going to mount it on the worm screw. As I said, I already pre-drilled the hole just to speed me up a little bit. So don't have any cracks, which is good. So I'll start by flattening off a section here and getting it some bit round and forming a tenon. And we'll see how it goes. So now the piece is running free there, the tool rest. So I'm going to start off with a 5/8 inch ball gouge. So start off with the speed down to 0, bring the speed up slowly and see what can I get. So it's just starting to vibrate there at 7, so I'll just knock it back to 650, which is loads for now. The wood is really dry and it's hard. So you can see that lovely crotch effect in it there. It's beautiful. A couple of little knots there. Add plenty of character. A little bit of bark inclusion there, but that might turn away, although I think it looks like that's it coming out there. It's marked now for a tenon. I'll just double check my size. Spot on. So I still have some bark here, so I might take that in another small bit. Yeah, so I can start taking this up another little bit, see how it looks. As I said, I had no plan in mind. Just said I'll throw the piece on the lathe and see what happens. Sometimes it's the best plan. So most of the bark is gone there. I don't mind if a little bit stays in the foot. I'm fine with that. So yeah, so I'll just keep taking this up another bit. Switch to this camera, I can see a little better for you. So I'm just reaching the pith here, and it's just there as well. So the pith on this one is a little bit further in, but yeah, we'll go up another little bit and see. looks too bad. I think I'll just keep following it up and see how it looks. I'm sort of liking the idea of just a slight sweep up here, not that typical round bowl. There's some beautiful figure and grain here where the crotch section was. Yeah, we'll follow this up another little bit. Yeah, so just getting an extra little bit of speed now. I'm just getting about 720. A little bit here and here and here, so pretty much equal all the way around there. So we'll take another couple of passes. A little bit more and a bit more. Just a tiny bit on this one and a tiny little bit on this one. So this section here is good. So I'm just going to get a fresh edge, and for the last couple of cuts, starting to chip out here a little, so I might cut back the other way just to get a nice clean cut on the bark. It might stay, it might not. So now I have a fresh edge. That's nice and clean here. Tiniest little bit here, so I might take one more pass and see if I can get rid of that. And then we're looking good, I think. And that is pretty good now all the way around, so I could live with that. So we'll take a look at it from this angle. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Yeah, looks like two eyes here. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. So I think I'll get this sanded. Yeah, I might just clean this up. It's a little bit fuzzy because I was cutting again the grain here. The reason I did that was because I was trying to keep this edge here nice and crisp. So, but I'll just clean this up a little bit, and then I'm good for sanding, I think. And that has done the job. So it's nice and crisp here, nice and crisp all the way around. So happy with that. Yeah, so I'll get it sanded, guys, and I'll take you back when we're ready to do the inside of the wall. So now that's the piece all sanded. I sanded up to my usual 400 grit with right angle drill, and I had to do a little bit of hand sanding just on the edges there. Yeah, come up really nice. Absolutely beautiful figure here. So we'll get it off the worm screw and into the chuck. So now we're good to go. So again, I've just got 750 RPM, which is loads. I'll make a start hollowing this out. So I can just see the ghost image here of where I need to cut, so I'll leave the walls maybe in around 1/4 of an inch, give or take, maybe a little more. I don't like tin wall bowls. tool rest is just a little high. So happy with that wall thickness there. Yeah, so continue on down. So far so good. Getting down to pretty solid wood here now. So as you can see, we're cutting a lot of air here, here, also here. But there's some beautiful figure in it here, so you can see it. I hope you can. So I'm just going to sharpen up again. This is quite dry and hard. It's taking my edge off pretty quick. So now nice and sharp again. See if I can get another little bit of speed. So just 800 there now. So see a nice little band colour here, but I think it'll turn away, unfortunately. So I'm just on quite a ways over the tool rest here, so I just need to bring it in a bit closer if I can. That should help me a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah, looking good. So as you can see, I have a step here, so I just need to finish this down. I've been finishing it down in increments of about ½ inch, so just leaving a bit of bulk here just for a little bit of strength. So I'll finish this down to here, then I'll remove the bottom piece. So that's not too bad. I have a couple of little tool marks here. So I'll take this down another ½ inch and then I'll try and tidy this up. So I'm just flipping the tool over now, so I'm just going to lightly just shear scrape it back along just to get rid of those couple of tool marks. Nice and gentle. Now we see how that looks. So that cleaned up quite nice. Anything else there now will sand quite easily. So now we get rid of this piece in the middle. We lost that little band of colour that was there as well, unfortunately. Now we'll stop and take a look. Oh, that's quite nice now. So I probably have 3/4 inch left to go in the bottom. So I'll just see, can I get the tool rest in a little bit more. Spin it around, hope it's not touching. Oh, I heard a touch there somewhere. No, it's just touching off of the banjo. So that's good. Make sure everything's nice and tight. Again, where my hand is here, I'm just watching not to put it over the tool rest because these live edges are quite sharp. So I think we are pretty good. I just want to blend that in. I can see, I can feel with my hand, I've got a high spot there. So I'm down to the correct wall thickness there. So just a high spot between here and here. So I might actually do that with the scraper. So a little 1 inch round nose scraper. Raise the tool rest up a little bit. And that will do just to blend that in. And maybe another little small bit. So just mark where I think it's a little bit high just there. And I think we are good to sand. Yeah, definitely good to sand. As I said, I have a couple of tiny little tool marks, but they will sand away quite easily. Yeah, so I'm liking the shape. It's a bit odd, a bit weird, but I think it looks good all the same. Right, so I get it sanded again, and I shall take you back when we're ready to put a finish on. So now that's the sanding all finished again. Sanded up to 400 grit, and it's sanded up really well. So I can see a little bit of daylight through a little split here, but yeah, it was never going to hold soup anyway, so I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to bother fill it. So I'm going to get it out of the chuck and get the tenon removed, and we'll look about getting a finish on it then. Yeah, so I'll just get this off. So just a little bit of waste wood, just used for a friction drive. And I still have the little hole from where I marked my tenon. So I might put a piece of paper towel here first. Bring up the tailstock. And it'll be close enough. Hopefully. It's a tiny bit out, but that's okay. Yeah, it is a little bit out, but I'll be able to work with that. So just doing 500 RPM. I'm just going to use a little 3/8 spindle gouge. Just slowly nibble it away. So now that's a hell of a lot cleaner. As you can see, I just used the little scrapers just to tidy that up a little bit. As I said, because the grain is all over the place here, so it was quite easy to tear out. So I'll sand away the last little piece on the lathe. So now that's the base all sanded, nice and clean. So I'm going to put a little bit of lemon oil on. It's a nice quick finish. And it doesn't change the colour of the wood too much. Just enough to highlight all that beautiful grain. And that's what we want in ash. Because there's so much grain and pattern in this. It's a beautiful figure in it there as well. Although I did think about colouring it, guys. I had left out colours, but I changed my mind. So let me know in the comments if you think I should have coloured it. I've loads of plain bits of wood. I can mess around the colours later, I think. But I think this piece needed oil. All that beautiful grain. And our beautiful live edge stayed, which is good. Plenty of oil into that. Now it's after soaking in plenty. I'll just give it a couple of minutes then, and I'll just give it a wipe. But there won't be much left on it because it absorbs. It's a really light oil. It's not shiny. It just leaves a nice satin look about the piece. As I said, it doesn't darken it down, but it does highlight all that beautiful grain. So I'll just leave that sit for a couple of minutes, and I'll wipe off the excess then, and I'll take it back and we'll have a better look at it. So now, there we have it, guys, our little live edge ash bowl. So I like the shape. As I said, we finished it with lemon oil. I just put a tiny little detail in the bottom with the scraper, just not to have it too plain. As you can see, it was a crotch piece. We've got three pits, some nice little bits and knots in it. The bark all stayed on, which was extra cool. Yeah, liking it. So as I said, it'll make a nice little fruit bowl, a nice cluster of bananas. I suppose it is banana shaped bowl. But yeah, really chuffed. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video as I did turning it. And if you did, tap that like for me and subscribe if you're not. And leave me a comment also and let me know what you think. And I shall catch you all in the next one. So take care and bye for now.